Hello, welcome to IMHO.
My homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
I'm Alexis P. Babbles. The P today stands for Perry, Emily in. Yes, the new season of Emily in Paris has dropped.
Thank
I have seen
God.
4 out of the 5 episodes.
There haven't been enough.
The fashion is still top tier. The acting and the writing, questionable. But who am I to question a beautiful work of art, which is Emily in Paris?
Well, you're the audience.
I am.
You can question anything.
I'm their primary audience. And the P
Customers
stands for
always
primary
right.
Parisian audience.
And an audience member is like a customer of the TV.
You know what? Someone told me the customer
Life
is
is supposed to be
always
this way.
right when it comes to the matter of taste.
That's the quote.
That's the full quote. And the full quote of blood versus water.
Blood.
The blood of blood is thicker than water. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So actually, it means what everyone says. Everyone's saying blood is thicker than water, meaning stick to your family. But the actual quote means that the blood of the covenant, like who you choose to be your family. As gay people, we choose our family. You choose your family. I'm no longer. So people are saying the wrong thing.
We're going a little dark at the beginning of this episode, so I'm going to bring us back. I'm going to bring us out of the darkness into the light, if you will.
Why are you saying that?
It's blood, and it's all very dark. So I want to get off something that's so, what's the word? Aggressively liberal. And instead, I just want to say, religion is a cancer.
Yeah.
Let's go right to Canada. We just do not have a lot of time because we have 2 episodes to get through and then the series is over.
Yes.
So, listen, maybe we should start doing that for all the series. 6 episodes, you get involved, you get so excited, and then boom, they pull out.
You don't get enough to get sick of it.
Yeah.
I'm still excited to watch.
Yeah. Well, I'm mainly excited to watch because Cheryl is still alive and thank God the meds are working.
Yeah.
We have such a busy week. We still have another global to film. We have the first global to film, but also I have that filming thing. I have a secret filming project I'm not allowed to talk about, but I did say stuff on Patreon, but this won't be released until it's filmed, so they can't fire me. Also, we have the book event. My friend Rachel, who is in People magazine as the book of the week.
Excuse me. Ever heard of reading? And I'm not talking about whatever this was, this episode.
No, that was not fundamental.
I'm talking
This
about...
is fundamental.
I'm talking about
Nightlife.
there's little symbols on the paper.
Rachel
and you
Culler
look. It's like
Croft.
a receipt, but longer.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm reading the second in the 50 Shades franchise.
And I think you should continue to learn to read.
Smut.
Yeah, we're doing her book launch. The first
She's
book
doing
event.
her book launch.
Oh, yeah.
To be clear,
You'll
I
be
haven't
there.
been booked at any of these events. Helmstever.
You're hard to work with. You're not professional.
Well, I'm hard while I'm working.
Which makes it unprofessional.
I'm
unless
sorry. Trigger
You're on a
warning.
different
Trigger
set.
warning.
Anyway, I love literature. It is actually really, 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 really fun. I had an advanced copy and I read it on the beach and shut up.
Speaking of literature, can I brag for a second? Earlier today, my boyfriend, he said something that rhymed and I go, oh, what is that? And he goes, oh, that's 12th Night. And I said, you're fucking quoting Shakespeare at me? And he goes, but then he goes, yeah, I am. And I was like, oh my God, I love that. And he goes, I love these. And he touched my titties and he's like, these are Shakespeare. And I go, you're just calling my titties Shakespeare now? And he goes, yeah, they're sonnets. This one's a sonnet and this one's a sonnet.
I think this one's a tragedy and this one's a comedy. Can I tell you this, though, Alexis? I want to say this as someone who has entered into a relationship with a lover of Shakespeare and then married them by accident. It's fun at first. You get really excited at first. When they start sonneting at you. Wait, you quiet your mouth. Thus saith Shakespeare. When you start these, it's fun because you're like, oh my God, they are educated. They went to school and they memorized. But then, slowly, you realize, no. They didn't do it to learn, to grow, to further their understanding of the world. No, they did it to be an actor. Suddenly, you are stuck in the front row of a Romeo and Juliet, where they reimagine it as all boys, which sounds hot until you realize there are 2 intermissions. But then you're just too caught up on that actor cock, and you can't quit. Once you get a taste...
He'll not be replaced.
Oh, Shakespeare! You do love Shakespeare! Okay, maybe this is going to work out.
I'm the actress in the family, though. He doesn't want to be an actor.
I know, and I thank God.
Can I tell you that?
Can I tell you my favorite part about him?
Yeah, but can I tell you
no
this?
Interested in this. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't have any goddamn interest in drag.
Yeah.
I love it. Whoa!
So sorry to interrupt you, beautiful, beautiful woman.
Gotcha.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Darby, can I get
Yes.
some help?
You certainly can. From today's sponsor,
Surfshark. Ooh, baby. Surfshark is the only place I go when I need to protect my internet.
I liked that. And, you know, that felt rehearsed and good. Surfshark is a VPN that keeps your information safe and allows you to travel the world from the comfort of your living room or wherever your computer is.
Yeah.
Or if you have a laptop,
For
the
instance,
bathroom.
I'm in my Survivor era and Netflix only has 2 seasons.
Blech.
2 seasons. But
And
if
they're
I go to-
random, right? It's like 7
It's
and
only
33.
7 and 33.
That's insane.
It's crazy. You know
Although
that.
7 and 33 is 40, which is a perfect age. I listen when you talk.
I know, and I gotta thank you so much for that.
It's a sacrifice. Are you trying to tell me that because American Netflix doesn't have it all,
They don't have it all, so I
you can use
change it.
Surfshark to travel to another country to watch their Netflix?
I really think that's true.
Well, you know that to be true.
Because Surfshark is a VPN.
Okay, I will say that I am a grandma and I haven't been using Surfshark to travel the world other than on my computer. Recently, I have been using it on my phone, and I have to say, I know I'm such a grandma. It works. It works. As far as traveling, like using Netflix and stuff on other devices, it's really, really convenient, I must say.
Yeah.
Although I'm not watching Survivor because I don't believe anyone should survive anything.
And not many of us will.
Also, it keeps your information safe. I have it on my computer 24/7.
Oh, yeah, she does. Surfshark has its eyes on that computer that whole time, and it keeps you safe from
And I have a lot
internet
of
pirates,
weird stuff on there. And it really
hackers.
is something that I would only trust a shark around.
Everyone else is getting
So
their
I'm glad that
social
they're
security number found out through the hackers.
And we
Not
will
her.
find yours out one
Not
day.
her.
I'm trying to find out what yours is. I'll find it.
It's 2.
If you want to travel the world and keep your information safe, and of course, support IMHO, all you have to do is use IMHO at checkout and you get 4 months free.
4
Did you hear me?
months.
Up to 4 months free.
That's
Now,
a quarter.
That's a quarter of
That's
a quarter.
fiscal quarter.
4. Oh yeah, I got this wrong before. So 4 is not a quarter of a year. 4 is a third of a year. 3 is a quarter. I read the comments. So if you would like to get a third of the year free, possibly up to if you do it right, all you have to do is use code IMHO at checkout. And you know what? Surfshark has been an incredible sponsor of ours. They have sponsored us for years.
Yes.
And we want to thank you so much for using the code or clicking on the link down in the description box, because truly, because you do so, Surfshark sees that IMHO is pretty cool and worth it.
And that's because
And thank you. That's because of you.
because of you. And that's because, like Surfshark, you guys do it better and you guys do it right. And just like Surfshark,
That was a Nina West reveal.
Wait! Stop!
No.
Don't!
Thank you so much, Surfshark, for sponsoring today's video. And remember,
Surfshark does it better. Surfshark does it right. Surfshark!
I like how it started out, you had like a little thing in your throat and you're like, I have to push through it. And then you suddenly got really loud.
I love how
I liked
every time you don't ever come in with the Surfshark at the end.
Oh, am I supposed to?
Yeah, I thought you did that.
Listen, Surfshark keeps me so protected. I'm so
Sometimes
comfortable
you
and
do
safe.
it, and then sometimes you don't, and then I'll do it, and you'll go, today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Today.
He left to go do something, and he came back. He brought me flowers.
What?
I told him, I was like, you know, one of my favorite episodes of Sex and the City is when she's dating that old Russian.
I figured it was some
And
sort
it's
of weird
too
reference.
much.
Yeah.
And he slow
Bought you tickets
dances
to
with her
Russia.
outside the
Oh.
opera,
Mhm.
and then she literally faints, and then when she's waking up, he's like, "Are you all right?" And she says, "It's too much." And then they go to McDonald's in Times Square. This was before the boycott.
Although, I gotta say, I don't think Carrie would ever participate in a boycott. Carrie's one of the worst characters ever developed.
Well, yeah, but that's why we all relate to her.
Oh, that's true. Wait, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Never mind, I like her again.
Speaking of likable, let's talk about some of these Drag Race girlies.
Some of them.
It's Canada versus the world. Wait, should we just go right into it?
Yeah, let's do it. We've
Okay.
got 2 episodes to cover, and I have a busy week, so
The
we
first,
gotta go.
the first line of this is just Cheryl's Nan died the day after she got eliminated.
Okay, listen, here's what I do. When I take notes, I just do them on my phone, and I want to remember very specific things, because otherwise I look at the notes and I go, Cheryl Nan. Interesting.
Cheryl Nan.
I didn't realize that when you share a note with a friend or a coworker, in my case,
it says
I wish that was louder and right in front of the mic. I forget that the first line is what becomes the title. So when I shared it with her via text, it was just a note that said,
Cheryl's Nan died.
Not funny. We're not laughing at that.
We're not
Shez.
laughing at
We're
that,
not laughing at
Shez.
that. Unless it happened in a really funny way. You did not elaborate. Did she fall in a really hilarious banana peel type situation? That's something we need to talk about. This happened a while ago. She's had time to heal.
Speaking of sonnet titties, I just wrote Brad Goreski's titties in that sequin shirt. They were sitting. The mini challenge was called Lipsync or Swim, but there was no water involved. And I just want to say, what about, I'm going to
Lip-sync
pitch
or
it to
blow?
you. Yes, or lip service or fan service.
Lip sync or Brad will blow you.
Samantha Bee's there. Love her.
I love Samantha Bee. I used to watch her all the time. I honestly think, listen, the pandemic did amazing things for us. But some people died, and Samantha Bee's show tanked. It was not set up for the
I don't think
virtual.
they set up
Just
for...
wasn't.
Yeah.
I
Let's
love
go
her.
to Brooklyn Heights in this Queen Utica look. It's weird, and I'm obsessed with it.
I love Utica. Listen, y'all, Utica's one of the nicest people in the entire world.
Yeah.
And she's so creative and so smart. And it's so weird, and I'm into it.
But it is cool.
And I'm into it.
It's actually not the only Utica look on the stage. Fierce Delicious is wearing Utica.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. In the first roast battle, we have Fierce versus Lemon.
Now,
I gotta say.
hold on.
Yes.
Did I LOL? Did I LOL? Well, let me ask you this. Was your Can I take it back? Can I take it back?
Yeah.
Do you want
I'm
to
gonna cut
come
all
in
this
with
out.
me? Do you want to come in with
No,
me?
no. I like what's happening here. I'm gonna cut all
Okay.
that out. Don't you worry. It will not be included for sure. It won't. It won't.
Let me just read over it again.
I don't know why you don't get booked more. You're so prepared.
Did I LOL? Did I LOL? Well, let me ask you this. Was your read a knee slapper or was it a near miss? Have you ever considered just getting a job? Try Barnes & Noble. Don't be a snob. Make me laugh. Won't you try? The world's depressing. My oh my, so make me LOL.
I didn't know it was going to be an original verse, a lyric, a line.
Yeah, I wanted to film it, but I forgot.
No, it was great. Can I ask you one quick question?
Yeah.
Do you think that people look down on people who work at Barnes & Noble?
Well, so the original lyric, it didn't scan right, but the original lyric...
It didn't scan?
It didn't I wrote too many words to fit into
Got
the...
it.
So the original lyric is, have you ever considered just getting a job? Try Barnes & Noble. Sure, people poop there, but don't be a snob.
When you cut the shore people poop their thing, it completely changes the meaning of that. And actually makes you look like a bitch.
Well, I only read books that haven't come out yet. Like Disco Vampire. Like We Love the Nightlife. Like,
By Rachel Kohler Croft. See you in Pasadena. That was great.
thank you so much.
I really am very impressed with your musical abilities.
Thank you so much.
Listen,
My
there's a
album
lot-
is dropping in 2030, so look out for that.
So it's like a posthumous album.
I know what posthumous means.
You'll be dead. It's released after you die.
Hot. Did
So-
I LOL Fierce versus Lemon?
I'm so sorry. Can we jump back to you said Utica made Fierce's look? I didn't know that, and Fierce's look was my favorite look of the entire
It was
night.
really good. And I didn't
The
even
wig.
realize it until later that the hat was hair.
Which is what wigs are, but hers was sculpted.
But hers was
It
a
looked
top
like a hat.
Hers was a top hat.
There's a rabbit in it. She never pulled it out because she forgot. She got too nervous.
Lemon looked so beautiful as well.
I loved this.
Like a
lemon look.
fountain. Like a
Yeah.
fountain.
It looked like her back was crying. Did you LOL with Fierce?
Little, yeah. She started off kind of strong. And then I think she,
got
really nervous. Yeah.
And those feathers on her gorgeous costume were betraying her. When she got nervous and she started to shake a little, the feathers are like, she's shaking. This bitch is nervous.
See, I don't know why you don't get booked at dance numbers more. Your body is...
You don't know why I don't get booked at dance numbers? I don't know.
Yeah.
I should go more.
Well, you've never done dance numbers?
I've never been booked at one.
You've never been booked at dance numbers? It's a club where everyone has to dance their heart out.
So
and
a
you
club.
do it so good. Yeah, but it's specific. It's a dance club. It's like specifically dance.
That's something that exists. Yes, queen, yes.
And it's called dance numbers, and you're only allowed to do
Can I
dance
see back
numbers.
here just really quickly?
Yeah.
Just leave it. I'll clean up the mess.
Okay.
I'll do what we normally.
Can I see you back here?
Yeah.
I just wanted to do that because we haven't done that in a while.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Did you laugh at Fierce?
I did. She had one line that made me laugh. I could sit here and tell you that your drag is basic, you're unimaginative, and you're going home, but I think hearing that from RuPaul was enough.
Oh.
That was great. I will say they seemed really vicious, and I wanted that. Like, if we were on the TV together.
Oh my God.
It would be really difficult, but I'd be so mean.
hard.
It would be so hard to be mean to you.
Should we?
But,
I don't.
no, listen.
Yeah.
The mood right now is so great.
Yeah, we're
I feel
having a good day.
We're having a really good
yeah.
day. And I know that I'm immediately going to go for the jugular. I've got so many horrible things bouncing around my head about you. Just things that...
I could go for your jugular too because it's so pronounced. Mine's ladylike in here.
Okay. Solid. You can't get yourself out of a pool. Okay. So, and then Lemon had a line that made me laugh. Miss Fiercelicious has stamped her name all over this competition. Every single challenge. Miss. Lemon blew me away.
Lemon really fucking had me with her comebacks. And she mentioned earlier in the episode that she was going to have those prepared. When she referenced her original fucking read, which is, I'm going to say, one of the best in the history of all reads, where she said, the only thing you're fucking is stupid.
Yeah.
She said, the only thing you're fucking is up this competition.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Lemon and Cheryl, I thought, were the best at the off-the-cuff responses, the quick wit responses. I don't think
And that
anyone
really
else ever
made
did
it. That really made
well.
it. What did you think about the format of having the critiques after each?
Hated it.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely hated it. It
Yeah.
ruined the energy. I can't imagine having to restart after that. That sucks.
Well, luckily it's comedic genius Eureka. That's so mean. Up next is Eureka and Cheryl. Did I LOL?
Can we talk about what they look like first?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. LOL. No, I'm just kidding. I thought Eureka looked amazing.
Eureka's so beautiful.
I loved this
There's nothing
look.
wrong with the way she looks. She always looks stunning.
I loved her
gotta
eye
say,
makeup.
I feel like
Loved her hair.
the whole season, really.
The pink and
She's
the
had
nude.
really low energy. Kind of
I
felt
think-
bad for her.
I did
Especially in the final moments of this episode.
She just seemed defeated.
She seems, well, it's really interesting when they talk about sobriety later. You are kind of figuring out who you are, and at the same time going through transition and dealing with the hormones. Like, there is nothing crazier than, it's like when she changes her meds. You're just insane the entire time.
Girl.
And you can't get out of it. So doing that in the pressure of sobriety.
I had the worst day today because of my med
I'm
withdrawal,
so
and you're
sorry.
just throwing it in my face.
I wasn't throwing it, I was tossing it.
Oh, see, right now because of my withdrawal, I view everything as an aggressive throw. I apologize.
It was actually.
That's on me.
It was actually.
It's so sad.
See, your body. This
Yeah.
is crazy.
Well, I know you're not ever a former, but as a former addict and as a current addict, trans,
I'm addicted to trans.
we both we both know it is really difficult to go through those experiences, and my heart really did go out to her.
And on top of that, the fact that she's been in the public eye for years and she hasn't always had the kindest reception to her, even though whatever we can talk about, she actively participates
but
in that.
I agree.
But you know
I
where
don't
she
think
is
she's
now.
malicious. I don't. That doesn't necessarily mean that
She hasn't done some.
right that her impact hasn't been
But that's
bad.
not what. Yeah.
But yes,
I
sorry,
didn't
we're
mean to
getting
bring
too
that
deep.
up.
We're getting
I'm just
too
saying,
deep.
I just feel a low energy from her throughout the whole season.
Yeah.
And it was made clear here.
And then Cheryl worked at a circus, and that was hilarious. It was adorable. It was one of my favorite Cheryl looks because it's just so silly.
I think I wasn't paying attention. Will you walk me through the Fiona joke?
Apparently, it was Eureka's joke. She had already made the Princess Fiona Shrek comparison to herself. It was a little self-deprecating humor, which Eureka is really good at. I guess Cheryl was like, that's a good idea. And so, on the stage, she stole it.
She
told Eureka's
got
joke.
there first.
Yeah, she said that she looked like a Disney princess. Fiona. It really threw Eureka for a loop. It would have me as well. Like, I have to be honest. My heart did go out to her, but also the nerve. If you want to win Drag Race, you have to have what? Cunt.
Nerve.
And one of those cunts is a nerve. Ending in your cunt. And Cheryl did it. And it was great. However, Eureka short circuits, okay?
Yeah.
And so she's like, out of drag.
You look like human trafficking.
And everyone, they cut to the judges panel and everyone's just like, but to her credit, she says one of the wildest, horrible things that you can say on stage, comparing someone to human trafficking. But she then is like, well, she stole my Fiona joke.
She's like, sorry, y'all.
Sorry, y'all. She stole my
went
Fiona
crazy.
joke. I appreciate that. I really do.
It did kind of bring it back to funny.
It did bust.
Like, it gave us permission to laugh again. Like,
and we could all
she's
bust
stupid.
together. Yeah.
Bust.
Eureka's really good at this game. Even when she's failing, she'll find a way to kind of...
Yeah.
I think that's why she continues to work so much in drag, is no matter how much she personally fails over and over and over and over and over again.
She
great
at
wins
drag.
out of nowhere.
She's great at drag.
Great at it.
Alexis versus Kennedy. Did I LOL at Alexis? I'm going to say, yeah, the dentures line was funny. We'd already heard it, so I had done my laughing. Like, we'd already heard the best
And it was
stuff.
her first line. I loved Alexis's look.
Yeah, cool.
It's so fucking weird.
Beautiful.
I love the little gold disco balls and the hair. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Beautiful. I want to know what you thought of Kennedy's roast battle.
This is why we've said this every episode. Kennedy should be on every Drag Race. Not because she's, like, particularly incredible at everything, but she's always funny. So as they're walking out, they're walking down the runway, all the couples, as we like to call them, came down together. No one has said anything at this point. Everyone's just kind of walking in like, Kennedy walks in, and as she's walking, she goes, "Come on, you cucaracha-looking bitch."
Okay, that's funny.
Which is funny. It's kind of offensive. It's out of nowhere. It's so funny. It's
Maybe
so funny.
Yeah.
And then when she said the funniest line of the night, and I still don't get it, but it made me laugh. It made everyone laugh. She says, "You know you were one of them badass kids that smelled the seat when people got up."
I didn't laugh in the moment, but now that you're saying it...
You know you were one of them badass kids that smelled the seat when people got up. What does that
mean?
I don't care. I knew in that moment that she'd immediately won. Here's where it fell apart for me. Because after that moment, they got a little too comfortable and they wanted to do a lot more volleying and a lot more improv, it seemed to me. And I don't think that that's something Alexis does well. I don't know, what'd you think?
Yeah.
Great. We get the top 3 that we have had as the top 3 for 2 other episodes. We have Cheryl, we have Lemon, and we have Kennedy.
Yeah.
They have been killing this competition.
That makes me feel
and
so
for
happy
everyone
for them.
who distrusts Cheryl, if it was for any reason other than a couple of her runways, you look like a fool. Fool.
Hey, go look in the mirror, because
you're a fool.
You're going to see a fool looking back at you.
Oh, because it's herself. That's funny.
Yeah.
We find out Kennedy wins. I don't think that the, like, talking about who should be saved is even a thing. Let's be honest. Kennedy was going to save her friend, fellow Drag Race legend, / partner in this challenge, Alexis, which she does.
What do you think about Fierce saying, "I don't want the beaver. I think I should prove myself in the lip sync"? It was compelling.
Can I be honest?
TV?
Compelling TV. Also, zero threat, because she knew that she wasn't going to get the beaver. There was no way that Kennedy wasn't going to give it to Alexis. She couldn't have honestly believed that she had a chance.
Means that she was thinking 2 steps ahead.
That's what she does until the next episode, and then it kind of fucks her. But yeah, so she saves Alexis. We get a lip sync between Eureka and Fierce. I gotta say, every time Eureka wears a trans flag-colored bodysuit, it brings me joy.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful flag. You fucking cunt. You got the best flag.
Yeah.
Oh, we're the flag. We're the pink, blue, and white.
Oh,
everything you do is right. You are trans. You are trans. You used to be a boy. No. No.
Darby!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Darby.
Whoa. I was a little worried for Fierce because Eureka is an incredible performer, but I think we saw Eureka kind of give up, which I understand.
Yeah.
I get it. Eureka says goodbye. She writes a novel on the mirror. As she's writing, she goes, I don't think this is going to be enough lipstick. That's so
That's
funny.
funny. Where was that in the roast battle?
Yeah, you bitch. Get off the human trafficking and talk about lipstick. So let's head into the next episode. It is Snatch Game, the Rusical.
An interesting twist.
Interesting
I gotta
twist.
say, I liked it. That was cute.
I loved the twist of
I love
it.
the idea.
The musical itself was poo-poo caca.
I wonder how they did that. They must have
Right.
had to write in their choices ahead of time.
None of their music was character specific.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. It was
I
like
am.
plugging in.
I am. And I figured what we would do is go through their runways and then talk through their Rusical at the same time. So the runway was summer of 69. LOL, get
Yeah.
it? 69.
Was the summer
First and foremost,
69.
we do need to talk about Brooklyn Heights, though.
Brooklyn in this denim look.
It's like a denim Gottmik combination look. I
That,
loved
that
it.
one chick from
Drag Race Canada. Up first, we have Alexis. What did she say this was based off of?
I don't know, but she was adorable. I love this
She
look.
looked so cute. I thought
I
she
loved
looked like
it.
a doll. I loved her makeup with it. I dug this look.
Yeah.
I was so happy for her. She was baby Ron DeSantis, which I have to say is a really funny idea.
I did LOL though when she was like, I didn't write anything down because I can't write yet or something like that.
I like the idea of baby Ron DeSantis, but what is funny? Like, where do you take the joke there? I think the joke she was trying to make is, well, he's such a dum-dum. He's like a little baby. He's like this little baby that throws tantrums. Then I wanted to see more tantrum.
Or maybe start out as adult Ron DeSantis and then reveal to diaper that's got poopy in it.
Well, that's current Donald Trump. That joke's been told. Continues to be told to this day.
Oh, does he shart? Does he shit?
Mm-hmm. He wears diapers. My heart did go out to her, though, because she got the first song. And the first song was before the game even started. So her entire song was, this is Snatch Game. This is how it works. These are the rules. Snatch Game is fun. You're gonna play Snatch Game. Like, it was like they took the opening number and they took all the fun out of it. And they were like, you
I,
do
for
it.
one, was happy to finally have some clarification on the rules of this game.
It's been very
Because I've
confusing.
always been confused.
Yeah, but she tried her best. Then we, okay.
I kind of feel like we should talk about her at the end.
No, you're right.
I want to save the best
You're
for
right.
last.
Don't tell anybody.
I want to save the best for last, but I do want to talk about Miss Fiercealicious.
Now, Miss Fiercealicious's look, she decided, because we went to the moon in 1969.
We went to the moon in 1969. In 1969, we went to the moon. We laid down on the moon and 69'd each other. Lance Armstrong and the other one, John. What's his name?
I'm a feather.
You need to get booked at Dance Numbers
I'm a feather.
immediately.
I'm a feather. It was cute. I loved it.
I thought it was cute, and I
super
thought it was
weird.
like what in the 60s people thought the future would look like. Danger
I've
Will
seen-
Robinson
I've
vibes.
seen an alien wear that. So she played Mother Teresa, which, by the way, okay, I know.
She's dead.
She's dead, but she was also a really bad person, which I know is
Spoiler.
going to be shocking that a nun would be a bad person, but religion is what? A cancer.
Fundamental.
And if you like podcasts, there is a podcast called Turning, and it is from the point of view of people who survived her
Wrath.
her nun sect. And just the shit that Mother Teresa would say and do was fucked.
Nobody is all good.
That's not true. I'm
you
super good.
peek behind the
I'm
curtain.
really good.
Someone is sniffing the seats
I'm really good.
after
You
people
need
get
food?
up.
I'm going to feed you. You need to go to the bathroom? I'm going to point you to the nearest toilet. You need any sort of help that will slightly put me at a disadvantage at any point in time, and your name is Alexis? I'm going to stab you.
I wish you would stab me. I'm tired. Right in the sonnet.
I really did actually like her song. Her song was all about the best Snatch Game performances from previous
Oh yeah, it was like
games.
Vogue. I
It's
thought
like,
she did
"That was
great.
great. Yeah. Her little reveal into a sparkly habit I thought was really funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I dug it. Kennedy. Ooh, bless her heart. Let's take a look at her look, though. I loved it.
I thought it was adorable.
She said, I can't remember the exact word she used, but she said, like, I'm very mod, I'm very 60s, and I'm very black. And I was like, yes! She just looked incredible. I loved the hair. So she was Tabitha Brown, which I did have some misgivings the first time she mentioned it, because Tabitha Brown's whole vibe is comfort. she became famous for talking softly into a phone. So I did worry. Turns out I had reason to worry. Yeah. Her song was the flop tango.
Which is apt.
Well, that's what made it so uncomfortable to watch. Well,
She
no.
wasn't really like...
Ooh, you know, it just occurred to me. Thank you so much.
Would you?
The song is about how it's everyone else's fault that she is flopping. And it was apt because she was, in fact, flopping. But you know what didn't flop? Her voice. She has an incredible singing voice.
She had such
What
a
the
good
fuck?
voice. Yeah.
There was one moment, and it's not fair to the other girls, but I don't give a fuck. She's Kennedy Davenport. She can have as many passes as she wants in this show. That doesn't matter. And I don't... Ooh. Okay. I respect Brooklyn Heights for what all that she's done, but I do not believe that Brooklyn Heights can be shitty to Kennedy Davenport. I think she can critique her on the show. But there's a point in the song where she's talking about it's not her fault. And the editors did this thing where they cut to Brooklyn side-eyeing and like looking at Brad and Brad like looking back. That didn't sit right with me. And I know it was just an edit and it doesn't mean anything. Brooklyn Heights is one thing, but Brad Goreski, you're side-eyeing Kennedy Davenport?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Are you kidding?
Brad.
I know I'm not being fair, but still. And then we had the comedic genius that she is.
Yes.
Ho.
Okay.
Now let's start with her look.
I'm obsessed with the hair. I agree with them. I love the hair.
Love the hair.
She looks so cute. It is 60s.
It's very Cheryl in that
She had red bottoms. She had red bottoms.
Yeah, she did. Her bottom was very red because of the diarrhea. I love the look as far as it's just a cute little dress. It does look like something Cheryl would wear. Did it go far enough for me? No. I think that was the thing about most of her runways this season is the simpler looks were the more beautiful looks, but they were simple. I love her though.
I know, we love her.
This hair is iconic.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Well, and thank God, in the Snatch Game, the Rusical, she was incredible. So she was Queen Victoria, which is such a funny concept because none of us know who she is. It's been too long.
Well, I studied under Queen Victoria in boarding school.
Oh, she was a teacher. Interesting. What did she
No,
teach?
she was a TA. Thank you.
Oh, she was the teacher's assistant.
She was doing her work. You know, every time someone's a queen, they have to do like volunteer or whatever. And so she was volunteering as a TA, and she actually taught me how to put on a bra the correct way, which is you.
She was pranking you, babe.
What?
You've never worn a bra correctly. I can see the clasps right here, and your back is ballooning.
Joke's on you. I'm not wearing a bra. I just have a fat
You can't drop fat back on me. Jesus. Her song was Requiem for a Bottom. So as Kennedy's blamed everyone else, she's blaming herself. Like, I can't blame anyone. It was my fault. I was in the bottom. Which was funny because she was actually killing this.
Yeah, it was really good.
Shez is so quick. I'm never worried when they're in the middle of a challenge and she has to kind of ad-lib. Because I know that she'll do it well.
And finally, she who gave us life.
Okay. Whew.
It is Miss Lemon. Not sour, sweet. So sweet this week.
My tits are uneven.
The Runway inspired. It was...
Okay, shut up. I've let you say enough. All right, so summer of 69, right? So it's a runway about the 60s, but 69 LOL, because sex, because gay people and grooming. Everyone was doing these 60 things and whatever. Well, summer of 69, guess what happened in the summer of 69? Judy Garland died and Stonewall, okay? So Judy Garland died, I would say, is probably more important just to me personally, because I don't believe in the gay stuff. She decides, well, fuck it. If we're doing summer of 69, I'm not just going to do a random 60s album. I'm going to be Judy Garland because that's gay. That's so gay. So she is Judy Garland's ghost because in the summer of 69, Judy Garland became a ghost. So she's wearing the Dorothy gingham, but it's all in grayscale, okay? It's giving detox. It's giving dead. And then her shoes are still the ruby slippers, though. They're still the ruby slippers. And she has a really long veil because when you're dead, you have to keep a veil on. Otherwise, your body falls off.
Yeah.
I thought it was genius. I thought it was inspired.
The dress itself was beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And now, it's my turn.
I can't breathe. I can't
because I want to talk about her performance. She wanted the Dancey Dance number. She got it. She wanted the Dancey Dance number. She was Susan Boyle. She was really funny. The accent was really funny. And then
Susan
she gets
Boyle,
up.
for those of you who don't remember, was an ugly woman who decided she wanted to sing.
And then
we
the
all
whole
went,
world
"You're
was
ugly.
like,
You can't sing."
whoa, why can you sing?
Yeah, you're so ugly.
It was so rude.
It was so fucked up.
It's so rude. She gets up on the table. She's wearing these cute little round toe heels. She gets down off the counter. They're slingbacks. She's doing a Dancey Dance number in slingbacks. Do you know how incredible it is just to even walk in slingbacks that aren't slung back? She was basically just walking in like a slide and she was dancing and the shoes didn't fall off. She didn't fall out of the shoe. I saw pirouettes. I saw splits. She did lifts. Her shoes stayed on her feet the entire time, and that tells me that she is the professional dancer that she has always claimed to be. That and only that. Not only that. I was being dramatic. But that was incredible, Lemon. I'm speechless. I'm breathless.
She was Judy Garland. The winner this week, obviously, is Lemon.
Yeah.
She has dominated this entire competition.
Yeah.
We are always Team Shez, but I think Lemon is going to take this whole thing.
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I do. Lemon decides to save Kennedy, which is a really strange choice.
She says that she wants to go to the end
with the best.
And people do that a lot in this franchise.
Well, because they realize that the judging's all made up anyway, so
yeah,
it doesn't matter who you keep. I think it stung Fierce a little not to be saved, because ultimately we get a lip sync and Fierce does in fact go home.
Yeah.
Although I thought she did great, but
versus
as
Alexis.
soon as Alexis started dancing, I was like, oh yeah.
Also, Alexis's outfit, both of her outfits were so beautiful.
Water.
And they reminded me of water,
yeah.
Which is how far I'll go.
Well, and you go far when you have water.
Moana too.
Moana also. I agree. That is the end of that episode.
That's 2 episodes.
We will be back next week for the finale. Wait, it's a finale.
Can you
We will be
believe
back
that?
eventually with the finale. And
you
we're
know
going
what?
to do all these finales. What is it called? A
mukbang. We're going to bring back the mukbang.
We're doing mukbang, but it's finales. So we're going to be eating different series right in front of you.
And they're all going to be lemon flavored.
Well, we'll talk about that. All right, well, if you enjoyed that, hit that subscribe button.
Join us on patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOw. And you can get a Cameo by going to IMHOtheSHOW.com.
All of our merch is on JacquelineMerch.com. Goodbye. Wow. 2 episodes in under an hour. Are we superheroes or did we not care?
No.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my god, I'm so good. Okay, can I tell you? I had a life-changing experience this week.
What?
Yeah. And again, it could be because I'm going through withdrawals of my brain medicine, but it fucked me up in a great way.
Would you tell me?
My mother-in-law, you probably love your mother-in-law. My mother-in-law has been in town with us now for 3 Fridays. Okay. And every Friday, we measure weeks and Fridays here. The first Friday we ended up going to like a Thai night market, like an outside walk around different booths, whatever. And it was so much fun. And then we just happened to want to go to a Thai restaurant the next Friday. And so, we do it twice. Suddenly it's a family tradition. And if we don't do it anymore, it means we don't love each other. Right. So we decide this past Friday, we're going to do Thai fry. And we go to Night and Market in West Hollywood. I'm going to tell you something.
Curtis is home. I got really scared. I just saw a man walk by. I said, oh God.
What'd you call my husband? A man, right?
Yeah, he's kind of a man.
Okay. So, anyway, Alexis, look at the front.
He said hi.
So, this place, yes, it is Thai, but it's a great wine bar. I had like fizzy, cold Pinot Noir.
What?
It tasted like Welch's grape juice.
Oh.
I was like,
I would like to try that,
I was
please.
like, I'll just do 1 glass. And then I finished the glass very quickly. And the server, who was adorable, by the way, server was like, do you want another one? And I was like, it's grape juice, right? We had a laugh. Anyway, yeah, it was great. But do you know what I ate?
Tell me.
I ate a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Like you went to Taco Bell after?
No.
They have
a Crunchwrap Supreme that looks and tastes just like a Crunchwrap Supreme, only it's fresher. It's all fresh food. And it's got a little bit of Thai spice in it, but it tastes and looks just like a Crunchwrap Supreme. I'm so excited.
That's amazing, Darby.
You are going to lose your mind.
Well, we have to go.
You're gonna lose
I want
your
to
mind.
try the grape
We
juice.
had that. We had fried chicken with like their homemade ranch. It was like a Thai ranch. Bitch, I've never been happier.
Oh my God.
Life-changing experience. And it's in West Hollywood, so there's a bunch of faggots in there. And that was kind of
love.
fun because I was like, love is love, love wins.
Well, speaking of life-changing, this is more like life-ending, but I found out last night. Do you remember in the pandemic?
You have cancer?
No.
Oh.
I got booked to
We're
do
not sure.
I got booked to do an online bingo for a friend's birthday.
Are you going to talk about this again?
It's a different thing.
Oh, is it another online bingo?
Remember
that you
Laura
have a complaint?
Schatz? Remember Laura Schatz? Her family asked me to do an online bingo, and then they sent me the invite list to send all the bingo cards to. So, day of the show, I send the invite list. I'm thinking, you gave me the list, so these are probably all the people that are coming, right? One of them emails back, and he says, "Who is Alexis Bevels, ... and why am I receiving this email?" And I was on one that day because I was annoyed.
When was this?
It was COVID. It was early COVID. And I said, "Did you RSVP to so-and-so's birthday party? If so, click the link. If not, just ignore the email." He responded, "Will do. Please take my name off the list." And I typed out, "Good job ignoring the email," but I didn't send it.
Give me his email.
Well, listen.
Okay.
I Googled that man's name. He was one of the longest running Real People on Sesame Street. His name was Bob. And he was on Sesame Street for like 30 years.
Is he the one that just died?
And he died. I looked him up to show my boyfriend.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Okay.
And
I'm
I
on
found
his
out he
side.
was dead.
You killed him with your karma.
No. He
Oh.
died 2 years after.
Karma's a bitch.
Anyway.
That is both
so,
devastating.
rest in peace.
And also
hilarious, right?
hilarious.
My biggest celebrity beef was with a guy on Sesame Street. No.
Well, it sounds like a very one-sided beef because let me play devil's advocate because he's dead and he's with the devil.
He worked on Sesame Street. I know he knows how to read.
He's an old man and he's just like, what is this? Is how you could have read it. Oh, Alexis Bevels, ... Why am I getting this? And then when he responded and he's like, this is what he's like. This was it. He's like this. What was his last message to you before his death?
Thanks. Please remove my name from your
Okay.
list.
Imagine Sesame Street is playing in the background. Thanks. You know what? Please just take me off that list.
Why would you send... Okay, if you
No,
get an
I'm
email...
kidding. It's psychotic. It's
no,
psychotic.
that was
I'm kidding.
insane.
I'm kidding. But it is...
If you've been on television for years, you
do-
know how email works.
That's not true. What? You think people that go on TV get email training?
Where do they get their call sheets?
Hand delivered by PA. Keep going.
Okay, even if not.
I'm kidding.
You know how email
I
works.
agree with you. I agree with
No,
you.
I'm on a
kidding.
train
Okay,
now, and
okay.
you're going to sit there.
Okay.
You get an email from someone. Why would you say... So say I get an email from you.
You never
Why
will.
would I reply saying, "Who is Darby?" Not, "Who is this?" Sorry, how did I get on this list? Who is Darby?
Okay, wait. You are a very well-respected,
Not by me.
niche famous character, online persona. Mm-hmm. And he's in
Dead.
I almost said nightlife.
He's in hell.
He's in hell. He's on
We
the
love the
street.
nightlife. He's on the street.
And so
From the
maybe he
streets.
thought you were an assistant that was emailing from like the Alexis Bevels business account because you're so famous and so beloved by so many. And so he was really just asking your assistant, this name is incredible, Alexis Bevels. It's like she's like doing a dance move, like she's bending her leg. That's so funny. I'd love that. Who is that?
Okay, I'll concede.
'Cause you're
because
so
many
beloved.
people don't know who I am, and I don't
What?
have a problem with that. I'm actually fine.
Who? Tell me their names.
But why would you not just send the letter to the trash
why
and
do
ignore
old
it?
people do anything that they do? They do it because they're running out of time and they want to connect with you. And even if that means
You are my best
that they're
friend.
yelling
You are
at
supposed to be my ride or die. I cannot believe you are choosing
I'm riding
his
with
side.
you. I'm not. He's
You are
dead.
choosing his side.
I'm just
Okay?
saying, old people do things because their time is running short.
And his was.
His were very short.
His
in
time
fact.
ran out.
He wanted to.
I'm glad I
let
didn't.
out some
I'm
emotion.
glad I didn't send that last email.
I wish you had though. What a story.
It's still in the drafts. I can show you.
Send it to his widow. Goodbye.